諦めんなよ。諦めんなよ、お前。どうしてそこでやめるんだ。もう少し頑張ってみろよ。ダメ。諦めたら周りのことを思えよ。応援してるの人たちのことを思ってみろ。Things are getting too hard. I know. But don't quit. Think about why you started this in the first place. Your entire bloodline is cheering you on. I'm cheering you on. I don't know you and you don't know me. But what I do know is that everyone has a purpose. As human beings, we're destined to achieve great things. Whether it's to be the best janitor or the one that cures cancer, we all can and will achieve great things. This year, I got fired from Tesla, and it was one of the most stressful things I went through in my life. I'm already a quarter way through my life, and I feel like I've been through so much already. Some may say that this is just the beginning, and what I'm feeling is nothing compared to what I'm in for in the future. But I'm here to tell you, no matter how young you are, what you're feeling now is valid. It's okay to feel stressed, overwhelmed and anxious. It's okay to feel like things are getting too hard. It's okay to feel like you're behind in life. I started this channel in hopes to gain the freedom I dreamed of. The freedom to live the way I want, doing something that I love to feel like I'm not working a day. I decided to take the risk and pursue my dream. Of course, I had taken proper precaution to cover my essential living expenses. The first week of entrepreneurship was great. I loved it. Although I was making nothing, I never felt freer. I could drive my grandma to her checkups, help my mum with the groceries, drop my dad off at work, and go on real stress-free dates with my fiance. I'd be lying if I said I didn't do this for the money. At first, that was my mindset. Likes, views, and subscribers. That's what makes the money, right? I wish I knew this at the start, but doing it for the money is not a reliable source of motivation. I've already made a video about being disciplined, so I won't get too much into it. But the only reliable source of motivation is you, not those inspirational quotes posted on your feeds, and not even me. As much as I appreciate you guys watching my videos, I can only give you a small push to start, but the rest is up to you. The power you hold over your brain can make the very difference to make you achieve anything. It's all about perspective. What is your driving factor? Money? Freedom? Love? If you're finding that your driving factor is failing you, find another one. Recently, after I uploaded my story on Tesla, it was a real eye-opener that so many of us are going through similar situations, and some of you aren't as fortunate as me. I decided then that's what I want to do. My purpose, to help people that are going through similar situations as I have. I feel like there are too many broad recycled information out there, and not enough genuine experiences to help us really overcome our struggles. I will not share advice that I have not personally lived through, or know someone who has. Topics like these need to stay genuine and come from people that have really gone through tough times. In Japan, we have a word called ikigai, which translates to a reason for being. You clicked on this video because things are getting too hard. So if I asked you, Kimi no ikigai wa nan desu ka? Most of you wouldn't have an answer, and that's okay. But that's what you need to find to be able to push through hard times. No matter how hard things get, you'll be able to push through, because you are working for your purpose, your ikigai. When I was younger, just like any teenager, I got a job to pay for movies, arcade, and shopping. I didn't like the job, but I didn't hate it either. That was the mindset that I had growing up. I thought a job was something you're not supposed to like or hate, just something you had to do to survive in this world. Not everyone is fortunate enough to be able to find a job they absolutely love. But why not try? Why does it have to be just that?
If you haven't found it yet, keep looking and don't settle.
Coming from one of the greatest minds in the world, every successful person got to where they are not because they did what they did to survive. They did what they did because they love it. They outworked everyone around them because they weren't in it for the money. They were there to be the best. I'm not going to be that guy that's going to tell you 9 to 5 jobs are a scam and you shouldn't do it. I'm someone who experienced both. At first, I thought I would never find a job that I would genuinely enjoy. I've had many jobs, but my first full-time job was as sales associate at a camera store. I lasted there for 1 full day. I just couldn't see myself selling cameras for a living. I was then hired at Coca-Cola as their administrator and customer service. Their office was breathtaking. Unlimited drinks from the fridge and on-site lunchtime cafeteria. But no matter how sparkly the bells and whistles were, it wasn't worth the mental stress I had to take home every day. I came up with this theory. The better the break room, the worse your job is. So far, this theory has been quite accurate for me. During this time, I was still working part-time at Woolworths, and I actually didn't mind it. Didn't love it, but it wasn't bad. Also, the break room was which correlates the easy job. August 2nd, 2022. I finally found it. A job that I actually enjoyed. A place I see myself working until I retired. I knew it would pay off. I just had to keep searching. 2 years ago, I was hired into the pre-delivery team at Tesla. I met some of the most memorable people there. Learned skills I wouldn't have learnt anywhere else. It was a job that didn't feel like a job. I didn't dread the weekdays, and I never counted the days till the next public holiday. Tesla made me realize that finding a job you love is possible. And people who tell you differently are people who have settled.